Narrator Vio. The journey of a boy had only just begun, but the mountain had already called him. The strength of the Yeti surged within his blood, a power both ancient and untamed. But to harness it, he would need to leave behind the world he knew and ascend to the place where legends were born. Suddenly the howling wind grows louder, and a massive shape materializes from the snowstorm, a Yeti towering and powerful, with fur as white as the snow. It stands tall before Rohit, its eyes glowing a brilliant blue. The Yeti's presence is overwhelming, and it speaks in a deep, resonant voice, though its mouth does not move. Yeti, telepathically, "Rohit, heir of the mountains. You're not yet ready. Your power is raw, uncontrolled. Come with us. The mountain will shape you. It will awaken the true strength within you." Rohit, startled but resolute, looks up at the creature, his heart racing. He feels the power inside him stir, but it is still foreign, untamed. "Rohit, I will come. Show me the way." The Yeti nods once, then turns and begins to walk, its massive form vanishing into the storm. Rohit follows, his steps unsure but filled with determination. Narrator Vio. For 8 long years, Rohit would endure the harshest trials the world could offer. The mountain was unforgiving, its cold fingers stripping away his weakness, forcing him to confront the power within. The Yeti would guide him, but the journey was his alone to make. Rohit stumbles, his legs aching, his body exhausted, but he keeps moving. The Yeti stops occasionally, watching over him, guiding him through dangerous paths and providing him with sustenance when needed. Slowly, as days turn into weeks and weeks into months, Rohit begins to adapt. His once innocent eyes now burn with a quiet, unwavering determination. Rohit finally reaches a hidden valley high in the mountains, a sacred place where the wind is still and the air is pure. Ancient stone structures, worn by time and weather, stand in the valley, surrounded by towering trees that seem to whisper secrets to those who listen. The Yeti stands at the center, motioning for Rohit to approach. Yeti, telepathically, though, "This is where you will train. Here you will learn to control your power and understand the true nature of the Yeti. The journey ahead will require more than just strength. It will require mastery of the mind, spirit, and body." The camera shifts to show Rohit kneeling before a large stone, covered in ancient carvings of the Yeti, mystical symbols that glow faintly. As he touches the stone, a surge of energy flows through him, causing his body to tremble. Narrator Vio. The first lesson was the most difficult, to quiet the mind. The mountain is a place of silence where only the true essence of the Yeti can be heard. Rohit was not just training his body, but his spirit, learning to connect with the ancient force that flowed through the land. The Yeti begins to guide Rohit through a series of meditative exercises. The wind blows and the snow shifts, but Rohit remains still. Days pass, and his connection to the mountain deepens. His body begins to change, becoming more attuned to the harsh environment. His senses sharpen, his strength grows, and his connection to the Yeti's power becomes undeniable. Weeks later, the training intensifies. Rohit stands at the edge of a frozen lake, staring out into the stormy skies. The Yeti stands beside him, its eyes glowing brightly. Yeti, telepathically, "Now you must learn to command the elements." The Yeti's strength is not just in the body, it is in the elements themselves. The wind, the earth, the snow, they are your allies. Learn to control them, and they will serve you. Rohit stands firm, his eyes closing as he reaches out with his senses. The wind howls, snowflakes swirl, and the air crackles with energy. Slowly, with deep concentration, he raises his hand and the snow begins to shift. The wind quiets, the storm subsides. For the first time, Rohit feels a sense of control. The Yeti nods approvingly, but there's no time for rest. Rohit must push his limits further. Narrator Vio. The time has come, Rohit. You are ready. The battle for the world has begun, but remember, true strength lies not in the power you wield, but in how you use it. Rohit nods, his heart resolute. He turns to face the valley below, knowing that his destiny awaits. Narrator Vio. And so the heir of the Yeti descended from the mountain, his body and spirit honed, ready to face the world that had once tried to break him. The storm was coming, but Rohit would stand firm. For he was the protector of the people, the warrior forged by the mountains, the Yeti's heir. To be continued.